Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Aki, Mr. Brother Abayi Buff in the DC Church, coming at you, giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemal, Shabbat, Shemal Kakadash, Yahweh the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shabbat, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Bashem, meaning in the name, recall me, Spirit, Kudash, meaning holy. All right, these are the names and the powers that I come to you in order to profess the 100% truth, and Lord's will seal the elect's faith, all right? So like Shanya Kabaga, will have cause to call you number eighth, meaning double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS in these times, whom the Heavenly Father had enlisted the 100% truth to. And of course, Shalom, Barakam, Labakan, Shashala, peace and blessings be upon the elect of the nation of Israel. And Shalom, and to the men that's out there that's pushing this word, sincerity and truth. To you, I say Shalom, Barakam, my thumb, peace and blessings be upon you. Now, without further ado, I just wanted to make this quick video. It's going to be a real quick video based off of Matthew's, the 22nd chapter. And Lord's will, the name of this video is going to be not negligent to tend to your brother. And the reason why I'm making this video is that you have to understand that. Oh, let me actually grab this real quick. This is Proverbs chapter 27, verse 23. Be thou diligent to know the state of thy flocks, and look well to thy herd. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because you have to understand, and you always have to be cognitive of the fact that the brotherhood is the top priority. Okay, we are the flock of Yahweh Shemal Shai. We are of the body of Yahweh Shemal Shai. So it is in our every intent and our every intention to make sure that we tend and cater to the body primarily. Okay, so all things have to be set aside, and the main thing that has to be tended and cared to primarily and should be at the top of your priorities is the flock of Yahweh Shemal Shai, because that will be indicative of if the Lord allows you to receive salvation or not. All right, how you treat your neighbor, what you say to your neighbor, how you go about things pertaining to your neighbor, whether you're humble, whether you're proud, whether you're overzealous, it doesn't matter what it is. Your neighbor needs to be tended to, okay? And their needs need to be met in the spirit, okay? And you can't be negligent to forget those things, all right? Because the Lord has set specific men in front of you in order to test you and to test your integrity, to test your humility, to test your pride, to test your character, to test who you are internally and who you are externally, all right? And when situations when situations rise up and you're put into situations with your neighbor, you have to be able to mitigate those things amicably, okay? And through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemal Shai. But you can't be negligent of your brother and the things that he needs and what will comfort your brother and what will help him grow in the spirit, okay? So this is Matthew chapter 22, verse 35. It says, then one of them, Salakia. It says, but when the Pharisees had heard, Matthew chapter 22, verse 34, it says, but when the Pharisees had heard that he had put the Sadducees to silence, they were gathered together. Then one of them, which was a lawyer, asked him a question, tempting him, saying, Master, which is the great commandment in the law? And Yahushua said unto him, thou shalt love the Lord thy power with all thy heart, and with all thy mind, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. And the second is like unto it, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. All right. And on these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. Okay. So you got to understand that there's a reason why Yahweh Shai said, yes, primarily we have to be faithful to Yahweh Shemal Shai. That is our primary goal. But what is secondary and which is like unto it is making sure that you're tentative to your neighbor. All right. So if that means alms, if that means word of advice, if that means rebuke, if that means prayer, if that means communing or gathering together, those things need to be upkept. All right. If that means you even just having a conversation or conversing with your neighbor, and when conflictions do arise, being able to actually be an aid to that and being able to actually service through those things, and aiding and being a helping hand, man, collectively. Okay. But that is our top priority. And you got to understand that everything in this world comes second to that. Okay. Because if Yahweh Shai said that that's the greatest commandment, that's the second greatest commandment, you got to do things in that order. First and foremost, your life is tended to Yahweh first. Okay. So anything that insists of Yahweh needs to be met. Like our what's it called? Our videos, prayer, constant communication with the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, right? But then what comes after that is taking care of the body, which that insists of the work, the actual physical work. Okay. And it's very much like unto it, because if you're taking care of the body, that means you're essentially taking care of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Okay. So again, you got to understand that you can't be negligent to forget about your neighbor. I know a lot of times we fall into things in this world and our hands are jumbled up in all the things and the objectives that the Lord has given us. But you got to remember the fact that Yahweh Shai was very selfless when he was on this earth. So we have to carry that same fire and that same baton. All right. So just be mindful of that one thing, and be understanding toward that, and be tentative toward that always. All right. And allow the Heavenly Father to service you and to bring you through situations to where you will understand that more and more. Okay. Because again, it doesn't matter what subjects or what objectives you have and what things you have your hands on in this world. It really primarily matters that you're taking care of the body, because what the scriptures say, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and all these things shall be added unto you. All right. And it says all his righteousness and all these things shall be added unto you. Talking about the things that were spoken of prior in that chapter, I believe it's Matthew's 6th chapter, where it talks about how, we need food, we need remnant, we need shelter, raiment, we need shelter, we need all these things. But at the same time, if you're seeking the Lord and you're doing good in the eyes of the Heavenly Father, none of those things are ever going to matter, because the Lord is going to make sure that those things are taken care of for you. Okay. So that was really the main point. Didn't want to stretch this. I'm going to stop right there. And I pray that you were edified through this epistle. I give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashmi Awashah Bashmi Kokadash. Shen Yikabaga Wala Rikaza Kwayman Abaith with Shalom with Barakam Labakar Shiasha Allah. Until next time, I say Shalom.